Hold on. This is Rage With Me. This is Rage With Me's channel. You know what? There was this troll that was trolling my atheist liberal account. I'm not gonna say the name because, you know, fuck that. I'm not giving him the recognition. But anyway, you know, he's a Christian troll. It's like, you know, okay, you're calling yourself a fucking Christian. You're supposed to love everybody and be a goddamn Fruit Loop and fucking suck everybody's cock and, you know, love everybody. Yet, you know, well, it's perfectly fine if you don't believe in God. You know, you're a faggot, you're a troll, and quote unquote pick apart our arguments in your own mind. You're picking apart. It's just funny, you know. These Christians, you know, they act like they're such intellectuals and they act like they're smart. It's like, dude, you believe in a man in the sky. You believe that there's some big motherfucker in the sky that is, no coincidence, completely omnibenevolent, omniscient, omnipotent. Yet he can't be bothered to, you know, take care of the evil in this world. That's we need free will. See, my friend the other day, I made a video about this. He argued that, you know, without free will, there is no such thing as good and evil, or, you know, I mean, there's no such thing as good and evil because there is only one. I mean, you'd figure that if there wasn't any free will, you'd only be, you know, doing things that are good, doing things that are benevolent, you know, but I argued that, you know, with an omnibenevolent God, free will wouldn't be needed. I mean, you choose between having free will and suffering in the world, or you choose between not even knowing about free will, not having free will, but not suffering ever. I mean, would you rather have free will and suffer constantly? And don't even fucking lie to me and say you don't. Because everybody does. Everybody suffers. Everybody fucking goes through hell. Everybody. Now, I don't know, I just think it's funny that Christians, you know, they act like they're so smart and they act like, you know, they're intellectual, they act like they're better than everybody else. When really they're the people that are doing the most condemnation. They're the one that's destroying intellectuality. They're destroying it with their faith. You know what faith really is? Naivety. That's all it is. If you want to be faithful or an idiot. Oh wait, trick question. You have to be both to be one. Well, you don't have to be faithful to be an idiot, but you have to be an idiot to be faithful to a god in this world. I mean, look at Iraq. You know, they'll yank kids off the street, strap bombs to them, and say, "Fuck out of here." Now, a god that allows that to go on isn't a god. A god that allows torture of completely innocent animals, things like Zippo-Cat. A god that allows all this stuff to go on is a piece of shit. And therefore, the Christian God, the Islam God, any god that claims to be omnibenevolent, or omnibenevolent and all-powerful, you know? I mean, and you have to be at least omnibenevolent. I mean, you have to at least be omnipotent and omniscient. Now, I know this omnibenevolence, omnipotence, omniscience is a recurring thing in my video. But I think it makes a good point because, I mean, come on, just explain this to me. How the hell can you fucking idiots believe in a god that allows all this shit to go on? How can you How can you even claim to be logical? How can you... I don't know. How can you do it? How can you allow your mind... I mean, I know that you guys say, oh, it's just beyond our logic. It's beyond human understanding. But it's not. It's not beyond human understanding. Maybe it's beyond your fucking understanding because you're a goddamn idiot. But really, it's not it's not beyond human understanding. It's perfectly within the fucking grasp of human understanding. It's you write it off because it doesn't make sense. You say it's illogical because it doesn't make sense. It is fucking illogical. That, you know, I mean, you say, oh yeah, God has a plan. God has a plan. That plan includes you going through utter fucking shit. That plan includes you being hurt constantly. That plan includes you getting fucking raped in the ass by Bubba in jail because for something you didn't do. I mean, God knew all this shit was gonna happen. God's omnibenevolent, or God's omniscient. He knows everything. Playing by your rules, God knows everything. God knew every singular bit of suffering that every singular fucking person would go through. Yet he still allowed it. God knew Adam was gonna eat from the fucking tree of life. God knew Satan was going to fucking trick them into doing it. God knew this was gonna happen. So why did he do it? Huh? You fucking answer me that. People are goddamn idiots. Just that simple. You guys are fucking stupid, and I don't know what else to say. I mean, you guys are just goddamn idiots, and you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, so you say it's beyond any human's grasp. Well, let's just ignore the people that have actually figured it out in their heads and actually, you know, used real logic and real thinking instead of, you know, just God's flawed fucking bullshit logic. I mean, you know, my belief is that Jesus was a real person. Jesus was a real person. But what I think Jesus was a cult leader, like Charles Manson. Jesus got all these apostles together and had them write the Bible, and I mean, yeah, he is pretty damn smart. He covered quite a few bases, but he also contradicted himself quite a bit in the Bible. I mean, you can't go one fucking chapter without seeing a goddamn contradiction. Well, looks like I have 8.5 minutes of video, so I am gonna go. So I don't want this to take forever to upload, although it will anyway. 1080p takes a long time to upload. Alright. In the words of one of the greatest YouTubers, if not the greatest YouTuber of all time, peace the fuck out.